3, 2, 1.
Action. We are
Good to go.
good to go.
Ready, set,
Alrighty,
go.
how's it going? This is our
Third podcast.
third podcast of Coffee Crumbs. Cheers, Christopher.
Third podcast. Oh,
Yeah, cheers, me bitch.
hold on. Here we go.
One,
We got our
two.
nice little lattes.
Alrighty, Roo.
They're not lattes. It's cheap coffee.
Mm.
All right. Well,
Alright, well, okay.
it's just another day in quarantine.
Just another day in quarantine
We're
today.
both wearing hats because our hair is horrifying.
Well, I'm wearing mine for fashion.
Oh,
So.
mine's horrifying, so that's why I'm wearing mine.
So today is actually Monday, so the podcast comes out tomorrow. So
Yep. So we did it late.
today's May 18th. It's my dad's birthday.
It's your 18th.
May 18th.
Oh, May 18th. I thought you said it's your 18th birthday.
No,
I was
it's
like,
May.
what?
It's May 18th. It's my dad's birthday. He's 49.
49.
It's my uncle Tim's birthday. He's 48.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, he was born a year after my dad on the same day.
That's so funny.
And then
That
tomorrow.
your parents are so young.
Yeah. Oh, Christopher's mom's like
My mom's
74.
Well, she's older, but she's beautiful and wonderful, and I love
She's
her.
like 74.
She's like 74, yeah. My sister is like his dad's age. My sister's like 44.
If your mom was your real mom, like your biological mother, how old would she have been when she had you? I'm gonna figure this out. So she's 74,
She had me when she was like 43 or 44.
51.
Or 48.
51.
Oh, 51.
Yep, your mom would have been 51 when she had you if it
51.
was your real mother.
I mean, that's not too bad.
Well,
It's not horrible.
that's not horrible. Usually,
Glenn and Jerusha are having their kid and stuff at like 60, so I mean,
he's not 60.
he's over 60.
He's not over 60.
They literally mentioned that in the show, that he's over 60.
I think he's like 50 something.
No, he's over 60. I'm not even kidding you.
But they're adopting.
No,
Oh,
they're
well,
not.
I guess, yeah, whatever. Anyways, moving past it. So, yeah, May 18th, dad's birthday, uncle's birthday. May 19th, tomorrow, which is pretty
Is-
crazy. It's my sister Frankie's 30th birthday.
30th birthday.
She's turning 30 years
She's
old.
turning 30.
Funny enough, her nephew is born on the same day, May 19th.
Wow.
And,
May 19th is also a very special day.
ooh, what is it, Christopher? What is it?
Jesus' birthday.
No, Jesus' birthday. It's not May 19th.
Just
It is
kidding.
Christopher's
and
mine.
Empire. Your
Yep, Christopher and
birthday.
mine.
Or not birthday. I was going to say birthday. Anniversary.
It is our
Hooray.
second anniversary. We've been officially married for 2 years.
Second?
Yeah, 2 years tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
We
you
got
were
married
married
in
in 2018. Yeah. Wow.
Isn't that weird?
Not really.
It feels like it's gone by so fast.
People
Like,
have been married for longer, so I'm not really
I know, but
worried about it.
I feel like it's just 2 years, but I feel like, wow, that went by super fast.
It's honestly crazy because for most people, 2 years is like the beginning of a relationship, but it feels
Yeah.
like we've been together for like 50 years already. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going? How's it going? How's your marriage? Here, pretend I'm like just some random person. Like, oh, hi, anniversary tomorrow. How's your marriage going?
I mean, my marriage is great. I mean, we are the most,
Does coffee taste different?
I feel like we have the most like controversial marriage out of anybody else in our families, because are we going to tell them details of our marriage and when we met? And all
Wait, what do you
that?
mean?
Can we mention all that, or
Like how we met?
yeah, like
Oh,
how soon we got
so
married, or
yeah. So Chris, yeah, go ahead.
okay, well, yeah. So I was saying is we're kind of controversial marriage, I feel like, but it's amazing either way because I don't know. So many of our family are like against. They're so traditional and against getting married before you've like been dating for over a year, maybe or something. And we've only dated for maybe.
I feel like a lot of people are against that.
No, I know that's why I'm saying it's like controversial.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we've been married, or we've dated for like 6 months.
I think so. Yeah.
We
Well,
we dated for less than a year, for sure.
5 months.
Yeah, we dated for less than a year, for sure. And then we got married. So
We were gonna get married at 3 months, but we couldn't afford it.
it's such a short, it's like a very short
Isn't that funny that we couldn't afford
Yeah, but
the
I mean,
$75 to get married?
yeah, but I mean, literally, we knew we wanted to get married and we
Yeah.
loved each other. Like when I met him, I knew that he was the one for me. I don't know. You just get that feeling in your soul. You're just like, huh, this person
Yeah, I swooped
really
him
gives
up.
me a good feeling. And he still gives me that good feeling to this day. No matter how much we argue or yell at each other or call each other bitches or cunts, we still love each other.
Yeah, we do curse at each other a lot, but it's all like playful banter. It's
Yeah,
always playful banter.
we really can't have kids because we are
God,
just
yeah,
gonna
we
forget that we have
curse.
them, and we're just gonna be like, "You fucking bitch."
Yeah.
So it's right in front of our child.
Yeah. We like never curse at each other for real. It's always just playful banter. We always dance randomly. Like our dog Alo looks at us so
People,
odd. He's like thinks we're crazy because we just do random dancing.
yeah,
I feel like we are crazy people.
we are. There was some lady walking by our window in the living room one day, and we were literally like pelvic thrusting
Yeah.
each other, and the lady was like looking through the window,
Oh,
and then she
no.
just looked away immediately. She was like, "Oh nope, I'm not gonna be a
Not
part of
into
this."
that.
It's funny. So yeah, our marriage is very.
She literally ran away.
I know. That's how much we scare people. Yeah.
But what were we
fun.
getting at? Oh yeah, so
were
we
just
got
asking me
married.
how our marriage
We got
was.
married really soon. And then, okay, so I didn't tell my dad that we got married until my dad's wedding a few months later. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 7 months later, I told my dad at his wedding reception that we got married. Christopher was in boot camp.
Oh my god, it was horrible.
Yeah, he was in boot camp. And then Chris,
I was horrible. How I
Yeah.
told it did not go good at all.
he
but
had the idea to tell.
I didn't have the idea at all. I literally just
Yeah, he
had
blurted
to
it
get
out.
it. I
So
had to just get it out.
we were in
It
downtown
was
San Antonio, and
during
it was
my
just
graduation.
yeah during his graduation.
We were
and
just about to get ice cream. Everybody, it was
we were
like such a
yeah,
good time.
okay. So it was hectic. Everything was hectic, and we were getting ice cream. And just while everyone was in line, he just was like, "Hey, I got married."
I'm married, just so you know.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, "Oh."
National anthem's going off right now.
Yeah, the national anthem goes off every day at 5 p.m. here.
It's like.
But yeah, so. Ooh, there it is.
I wonder if I can be heard on here. I don't know,
But yeah, anyway, so I told my family at graduation on boot camp, and then when they left that night to drop me off, they told me that they were like all crying. And I was like, oh wow, like crushed everybody.
Yeah, well, because it was so shocking because I got out of the bathroom and I just heard him say it, and I was just like, Christopher, we're having ice cream. What are you doing? But
I
yeah,
literally
and
had no
then
other.
I seriously
I
think
didn't
we
know when
broke.
to tell them at all. Like I didn't know when I was gonna see them again, all be together. I didn't know how tomorrow was gonna play out, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it, here we
Yeah.
go. And now everything's fine. Everything's great. Now we get anniversary cards every year from my mom, and she's into it. Everybody
This
else
coffee
is
is
into
very
it.
like fruity.
I like it.
You like the coffee?
Mm-hmm.
It's fruity.
Anyway, moving on.
So yeah. So okay. So yeah. Happy anniversary. The day before.
We went to the store today also and bought ourselves anniversary stuff.
Yeah, we did.
It was great.
I bought. Well, we got Christopher a large baking sheet.
A large baking sheet to put meatballs and French fries and shit.
And we
adult
got
stuff.
both of us a nice Dutch oven.
Dutch oven from Magnolia, that little Magnolia Home and Hearth brand that's
Yeah.
at Target. Yep.
So yeah, so we're super fun when it comes to anniversary gifts.
Yep.
So the first thing we want to do is we have a Q&A. I did a Q&A.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
So
I'm scared. I hate people asking
you
me
hate
questions.
Q&As. So let me find them. I have to find like where the questions are because I screenshotted them, but then I don't know where I put them.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay.
Nervous.
So first question is from Crystal.
Is that Frankie's sister?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, I don't think so. I know. So yeah, that's Frankie's sister. So what is here? This is going. What's one thing on your bucket list?
On our bucket.
Yeah. So what's one thing on your bucket list? Like you
Are we
have to
doing
do
like
before
each
you
other?
die.
Like, are we doing like
Yeah,
I go
like
and then you
what do you
go?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what's one thing on your bucket list that you have to do before you die?
I definitely have to do. I have to drive. This just came out of my mind suddenly. Before I die, I want to drive Highway 1, which is the highway from that's on the coast of the West Coast from California to Washington. And like literally the whole way is just like so beautiful. And there's just like the beach and the ocean on one side and just trees and mountains on the other side. And it's just like really beautiful. And that's what I want to do before I die.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's other
kinda
stuff too,
cool.
but that's definitely one of the big things. I have to do it before I die.
Yeah.
Preferably in the next, like, 10 years.
Mine's kind of stupid. I want to hike in the mountains around Austria. Like those really beautiful, like Swiss mountains. I don't even know if Switzerland's over that way, but those Swiss-like mountains over there.
Isn't Austria, like, not even near Switzerland?
I know, but yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
saying
know.
like Swiss-like. You know how they all look like really
I
beautiful.
mean, Austria's pretty. I'm sure we could go to Austria one day.
Yeah,
We
I
could
really
plan
want to
for
go there.
that. We'll plan for that.
But in the wintertime.
We can do that. We'll do that.
But yeah, so that's probably one thing on
We'll
my
plan
bucket
for
list.
that. Yeah.
So cool. Well, yeah, that was an easy question.
Yeah.
This one goes off of like when we first met. What was the first thing you noticed about the other person?
You go first.
Well, if we talk about the day we met, I would say you sounded nothing like I thought you would. Your voice was completely different than what I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, yeah. Yours too. But
Yeah, well, so we met at Best Buy, and it was Black Friday, but I was in a poncho.
that's what I was going to say was the
I was-
first thing I noticed about you. I was like, oh, he's wearing a poncho.
I wasn't,
I've
like-
never seen that before.
Actually, it wasn't even called a poncho. It was called a fashion wrap. I got it from Costco,
Yeah.
and I got one for both my grandmother and me. So we had matching fashion wraps.
Yeah, I thought when I saw him, I was like, wow, this is very interesting. And I didn't know what to think, but then I was like, okay, it's cool. And then he just started talking.
Okay, and then that ruined everything.
No, that helped your case because I wasn't sure. I was like, he's wearing a poncho. This guy could be like a fucking weirdo. But then you started talking, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. He's cool.
Yeah, he's not a weirdo. He's
Yeah.
not a complete weirdo.
Yeah, he makes me want to wear a poncho.
Yeah, I wore that poncho. I really liked that poncho, but then when I got here, I got self-conscious because people. Okay, so everybody
Wait,
here.
did you answer the question?
What was the question?
What was the first thing you noticed about each other?
Yeah, your voice.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
your voice was completely different.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I got extremely self-conscious about my poncho when I got here because no one here has like fashion. They just dress in like the most basic fucking like man clothes, basic woman clothes.
Yeah.
They don't have anything like fashion-y.
I mean, honestly, I've never seen anybody wear a poncho like you. So,
Is that like a good thing?
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that shouldn't discourage you from wearing it because you've never seen anybody else wearing it. I've never seen anybody wear anything like
Well,
that
you know how
anywhere,
like
so-
women in the fall time wear
I
those
don't. I've
little
never seen it.
cardigans or fashion wraps?
No.
Oh, well, that was pretty much me with the black poncho. I loved my poncho. It felt like I was wearing a cape. And honestly, I feel like higher ups should wear more capes.
People should wear capes. Wear more capes.
Capes are amazing, like robes.
That's a
like
TV.
Harry Potter.
I mean, not a TV. That's a T-shirt slogan. Wear more capes.
I would love it. I feel like that should like come back. Okay, next question. This one's kind of interesting. When are you when are you the happiest? When are you the happiest?
So either when we're going on like an adventure somewhere, like we're going to the mall, or if we're going to Kohl's or something and like buying clothes for each other, or if we're going on like a long drive somewhere, or also if we're going to the movies together. So pretty much just going on any type of like adventure together
Yeah.
is when I'm the happiest. Yes.
I think today I was pretty happy because we went on a drive in the trees. It was cloudy outside. Went on a drive. There were a lot of trees, so there was like no city or anything, no traffic, and we just listened to like really calming music.
Yeah.
And it was very nice.
We were listening to Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I didn't realize all of her songs are super chill.
They are.
I mean, I only listened to the ones that were kind of freaky.
She's like one of the most unique singers I've ever
She
heard
really
in my
is.
life. Like I've never heard anybody like her. She's pretty cool.
I feel like Haley Reinhardt's a little like her,
Yeah, she's cool too.
but I feel like Billie Eilish is like the higher quality. Haley
Yeah.
Reinhardt, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next question. This one's from Bailey.
Bailey?
Bailey.
From
Do you miss
wait, which Bailey? Do we know the Bailey?
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 Bailey.
Oh wow, hi Bailey. I love you.
So do you miss Reno and making coffee? I miss you. Well, she said she
Oh,
misses
I miss
us.
you too, Bailey.
I do miss
I really
Bailey.
miss you a lot, honestly. I
Yeah.
remember working at the coffee shop with you, and it
She
was
was so
like
fun.
you were literally the most funnest person to work with.
Her
You
and
were so
Morgan.
like you and Morgan. You guys were so quirky and just like bright and bubbly, and it just like got me through working early in the morning. So thank you.
Got
for
you
that.
through working with Cheryl.
Working with Cheryl. Yeah, you guys were amazing though. I miss you guys a lot. Wait, what was the question again?
Do you miss Reno and making coffee?
Oh,
I
do miss making
Miss
coffee.
making coffee.
um,
That's the only thing we that's the only thing we miss. As far as go ahead. You answer first.
oh no, I was just gonna say the same thing. I don't really miss Reno all that much. I
Yeah.
miss certain parts of it. I miss like outside of Reno with like
That's what I was gonna
Tahoe
say.
and the mountains and the trees, and just the familiarity of everything because I knew where everything was and I knew a bunch of people in Reno. Like here, we don't know anybody.
I just
But-
miss, I would say I just miss the environment of where Reno is.
Yeah.
Like the mountains, the trees, but also the desert and the dry air. God, I
Yeah.
miss the dry air so much. I hate humidity.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
but yeah.
Well, that was a great
I
question.
love you, Bailey. Have a good life.
Have a good life. Okay. Frankie asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's 5 years from now? 2025?
Yeah, if we're thinking realistically, I mean,
No, think dream.
Dream-worthy?
Dream-worthy.
well, my dreams.
I don't
aren't-
want to think
My
realistically.
dreams aren't
right
that
now.
big. I have dreams of just working a full-time job. That's it. Getting
Oh.
done with school.
I see myself writing movies in 5 years.
In 5 years.
In 5 years.
All right. I see
publishing
myself
or selling
having.
a script or something.
Yeah, that'd be good. I see myself having like a degree of some sort, hopefully in the degree that I want to get. But yeah, that's my goal. That's my dream. Of
That's a
just
good goal.
Getting a degree.
I like
That's
it.
Yeah.
Okay, Frankie asked, how old were you when you lost your virginity? I was 19? You wouldn't. I don't know why I'm saying that with a question mark. I was 19.
I mean, I know, but I don't know if I want to give the real answer or like a
Why not?
fake answer because I don't know if certain people are gonna be. No, I think it should be fine. Okay, yeah. Well,
I gave mine. I was 19.
okay. Well,
And it was so. I had no idea what I was doing. Absolutely no idea. And I don't even think
I lost mine when I was 17.
You were not 17.
Yes, I was.
Was that with like that one? Like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's a fun story.
17.
So, do you and Chris have the same political views?
We don't really talk about politics. that
We
much.
don't, but also we also don't just give a shit.
Also don't give a
We
flying
just-
fuck about
We
politics.
both have the same view that the world sucks and someone needs to change something.
Somebody needs to change something. We also agree that all the old people in government need to just die and just we need new, younger, fresher minds in
Yeah, old people
government
suck.
to help make the world a little more progressive, I think.
Well, not all old people suck, but a lot of old
Well,
people
not all
suck.
people, not all of them, but
A
most of
lot.
them. They're all disagreeing with each other. You know, they're all very,
They're all old and
they're
white
all very
too.
like one-way road. One, you know, like one path of thinking. You know, they don't like to branch out. And
A lot of it's just like old white men too. I feel like the old white men are worse than the old white women.
yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
we don't really have a side. I don't have a side. I'm just whatever benefits me the most.
Yeah. I have like whatever benefits me, but also whatever benefits everybody. You know, like, I
Yeah,
mean, it's not just me. I can't just think about me. I have to
that's
think about
true.
everybody.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's like I got my ballot in the mail for voting for people in Nevada for the primary elections coming up,
Yeah, the absentee ballot.
but I I can't vote. I like myself. I feel like I can't vote because I don't
Yeah,
live
because
there.
you haven't been there for like the
Yeah.
last
So
year. We don't know any of the people on the ballot at all. It's just
yeah.
like I don't
So
know any of these people.
yeah.
So
So I don't know how I have a right to vote there if I don't even live there.
yeah,
Which I mean, legally and technically I do, but to myself, I'm just like, no, I don't. I can't decide that for other people. I don't live
yeah,
there. Um. Okay. Who said I love you first?
I did. I remember. It's
He
actually a really
did.
cute story too.
Yeah.
Is it not?
No, it's a great
What was
story.
that scoff?
It was like it's too cute. It's too
So
perfect.
try to not say it then.
No, go ahead, say it. It was great. I liked it. It was so fucking long. The walk.
But it was wonderful.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we went on this hike back when we were living in Reno. Um, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a 2 mile, like a 5 mile hike or something. I don't know. But I had a plan of once we reached like the top of the summit or whatever it was, I would say, "I love you." And yeah, I did
There was a
that. There was
waterfall
like a waterfall and like
at the
mountains
end.
and trees and stuff, and it was just like a really perfect atmosphere to say it. It was
Yeah.
very like romantic as we were together. We were just the two of us. It was quiet, peaceful, and you know
It was very
that was my
nice.
plan, and it worked out, and
It was a long hike too. It was like
it was great.
10 miles.
Yeah. So
What kind of scared me about it though was it was wintertime, so obviously the days were shorter, and it was like getting really cold, and it started getting dark, and we still had to hike all the way back, and we had no flashlights, didn't have water
well, we
bottles or
made it though.
anything.
We were good.
We made it, but no, it was great. But he beat me to it because I wanted to say like way before.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to space it out because I've had issues in the past where I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah.
Uh, but okay, cool. So that ends our little Q&A. How was that for a
Hooray.
Q&A?
That was great.
was
Thank you
good?
so
You
much.
liked it?
If you have more questions, you could ask us more stuff too.
Yeah.
'Cause I love asking or answering questions.
Great.
All right.
Um,
Next topic.
So next thing, so we're actually going to talk about internet stuff now. So I just found out today that they're doing Scream 5. Love it. I like
Oh,
this.
yeah,
I'm a
Scream
fan of the
5.
Scream movies.
Yeah.
I didn't do it last year, but for pretty much every year I watch all the Scream movies around Halloween.
Uh huh.
Oh,
yeah.
So they're gonna have 5, and what's their name?
Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah.
She died. Oh, she supposedly died at the end of the first movie.
But she got
But
cast
she got
in the 5th one.
yeah.
And I think that's
so-
fucking genius because she was like the best thing about the 4th movie.
Yeah. I actually don't even think I've seen. I don't know how many. I don't remember
Great.
how many I've seen. I think I've only seen like the first 3.
I've seen all of them. 2 was ridiculous. 3 was a little less ridiculous. 4 was all right. 4 was good. I think
What
4
is
would
the
be
other
better.
movie that's like Scream?
Scary movie.
Scary movie.
Well,
I think
scary
that's
movie.
what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
scary
of.
movie is like of the parody
Yeah.
of a bunch of different scary movies.
I don't remember how many Screams I've seen. I think I've only seen 3.
Yeah, scary movie is the parody.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, talking about movies, we were also talking about how they're going to do the Oscars next year
Oh yeah.
because they're not going to have like any movies this year, considering the whole pandemic thing. We haven't had like a movie come out in like 3 months, so
Yeah, and all the movies are like delayed till next year, so it's like gonna be very
it's
scarce.
weird because we don't know how that's going to work with the Oscars and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just going to I don't know. Would they cancel the Oscars for a year
I
and
think they
like
could postpone it
postpone it?
like they did the Olympics. They postponed it till
That's true.
2021.
That's true. I don't know. Yeah, I would think I would postpone it just because, unless they're just gonna release all the movies like at once at the end of the year when
Yeah,
everything's normal again. Yeah.
hopefully. I think he
Anyway,
quit. Yeah,
um,
so I wonder how they're gonna do that.
yeah, it'll be interesting. Everything that is gonna happen after all this is gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out. Um,
I'm hoping things are way different when this goes back. I know so many people want it to go back to normal, but I don't.
yeah,
I like change.
yeah. I'm kind of happy though that they're kind of opening some stuff still, like haircuts, because I have a haircut scheduled for tomorrow, and I've been waiting to get my haircut because I look like a homeless man.
You know what I loved about this whole thing? I honestly think this is why I liked it so much, is because all these people who took everything for granted and they just were really entitled about what they had were forced to not have it, and it pissed them off.
Yeah.
So it was like a reality check. Like a lot of the old people, I'm so happy they got that fucking reality check.
Well, hopefully.
Now,
sure.
hopefully, some people are just trying
They're
to,
probably just gonna go back
Be
to the way they
stupid.
were before when it all goes back.
yeah.
So,
But like, and not being like ageist against old people, because I love old people. My best friends are old people, my grandma and grandpa. But even then, they have crazy thoughts sometimes.
yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, so just the reality check, and not even old people, just a lot of people, like fucking like the Karens of the world.
The Karens.
There were a lot of Karens when this whole thing happened. So those Karens got reality checks. So, and I'm so happy that they did.
It did, yeah. I forgot what I wanted to talk about.
So let's talk about.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, it's not really like important, but it's really cool.
Sure, go ahead.
So if anybody didn't know and they're a fan of it, we finished our one Netflix show, which was Dead to Me. We finished that, and it was amazing. And then Netflix released finally Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix on the 15th, which was also amazing because that's like my favorite show ever, like my favorite animated show ever in the entire world.
Yeah.
And if anybody didn't know that, it's on Netflix now, and yeah, it's amazing. So that was what I had to say. That's it.
Little House on the Prairie became free again on Prime,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've been filling my time with finishing that. That show calms my anxiety so much. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Such a calming show.
it's good.
Yeah, I love Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, it's a good show.
But speaking of anxiety, there's been a lot of it.
Yeah.
You haven't had that much.
No, I've been fine. I've just been.
Oh my god, I don't know what it is, but my anxiety's just been like through the roof lately.
Yeah.
And I honestly like, I mean, I don't know if they listen to this, but I think it's working at the church. It's giving me so much anxiety. I think that's what's like giving me anxiety.
Probably. Yeah.
And I don't know why, because it's such like an easy job, but I don't know.
Yeah. Just having to work with people.
Oh my god,
and
even just talking about it, I'm getting itchy.
just having to like work with people and them not appreciate you for all the hard work you do, and them not just like not acknowledging you and just not.
Well, I think they appreciate it. No, they definitely appreciate it, but they appreciate it with a comment on how to improve it. Then you improve it again, and then they're like, "Oh, it's like, when this is just like an example, but like the business tactic where you don't want to disagree with somebody, but you're like, "Oh, that's a good idea, but how about we do this?" That condescending, or not condescending, but passive aggressive way of doing things. It's like, "Oh, great. That was good. But here's this." And it just drives me insane. It's like, I don't know. There's something about it. And I'm not looking for like appreciation or anything. Again, and it's not that many people. It's just like some of like the members.
Yeah.
Some of the members are just like, I don't know. I just never thought it's all it just has to do with entitled people. People feel entitled to have something a certain way.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's like I'm having a hard time understanding where they get off.
Just two totally different generations have two totally different opinions on how it should work.
Yeah.
It's just a big conflict.
Yeah.
So,
But anyways, so yeah, even talking about that, oh my god, I got super itchy.
yeah.
But yeah, anxiety's been crazy. One person, well, yeah, Zach actually. So my trainer Zach, I don't know, he's just always good at like helping me with that kind of stuff because I know it's just like training, like physical training, but he has a way of like incorporating the mindset of doing like working out with like your actual life. So he was asking me if I wanted to like change my diet again this week because we're doing like a program. And then he's like, but then he explained to me how like, it's fine if we want to just stick in one spot for a while because in 5 years, if we stay in one spot right now, in 5 years, it's going to work out perfectly. But if we rush it, it's probably going to, if I'm not ready to move forward, it's kind of going to mess things up. And so I thought of that obviously with like the personal training part, but I also thought of it with like just life stuff,
Yeah.
Like I feel like I just have to slow down.
Slow down and just do one thing at a time.
Yeah, I
Just
do really need
don't
like
rush things. I mean,
mental
I've told you that
health
before, honestly. I was like, I'm always saying how you have all these goals and plans for everything, but you can't like rush it because
Yeah, because one of my issues too is I have all these goals and plans and ideas that I want to do, but I have no idea how I'm going to do them because I'm like not even in like a spot to do them.
right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, but yeah, so that helped me a little bit. Yeah, a lot of anxiety lately. It's kind of today's drive helped though.
Yeah,
That's when-
we did went on a couple drives this week, which is good.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's talk about something about the internet. Something on the
I
internet.
forgot what I wanted to talk about.
Well, something
completely,
trending now
so-
is Chuck E. Cheese, right?
Yeah.
And Chuck E. Cheese is trending. That's a lot. Chuck E. Cheese is trending.
I hate Chuck E. Cheese.
The reason why they're trending is because they are
getting shut
using
down,
a
please.
different name in Grubhub because no one's going to order fucking takeout from Chuck E. Cheese's,
Yeah.
And to stay in business, they're using Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. Someone found out that they were using a different name in Grubhub. So people are ordering pizza from them, but it's secretly Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Yeah, and they were using a different business name because no one's gonna buy. I mean, if you're gonna get takeout pizza from a restaurant right now and get it delivered, you're not gonna get it
The
from
last
Chuck E.
place
Cheese.
you get it from is Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Fuck. What the hell? That's fucked up.
Isn't that weird?
Like, have you all seen Chuck E. Cheese's like food on like just pictures on the internet? Like,
It's
looks
terrible.
horrifying.
Shane Dawson
Like-
did like a whole thing of like they like this conspiracy that they reuse pizza from other people's tables.
They do. I literally do. Like looking at pictures, like none of the slices. Like
Match
if you
up.
put them in like a whole pizza, none of the slices are like the same size or match
Yeah.
up at all. It's like disgusting.
Yeah,
Horrifying.
it's like a conspiracy that they take it just from the uneaten pieces from other people's tables.
Yeah, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese, and I never will go ever.
Oh, I was a
Horrible.
huge Chuck E. Cheese fan. I had my birthday there for like 6 years in a row. SpongeBob themed.
No.
Yeah, I loved Chuck E. Cheese's when I was a kid. I don't know why too, because it's like when I think about it now, it is shitty pizza. It's like school cafeteria.
Shitty, everything. Everything
like-
there is shitty.
Do you remember those like square pizzas from school lunches?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that shitty. Like it's mushy.
No. Like,
Okay, so speaking of Shane Dawson, this last week, the number one thing trending was hashtag Shane Dawson is over party.
oh yeah, there was that.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I think I mean, that's like, it's not just him, but it's been like other people too have just been like, oh, hashtag
Yeah.
blah blah's over.
I know every single day it's
Because
something
I think it's just like people are just so bored with doing nothing. They're just like causing a stir up over
Yeah.
the internet for no fucking reason. They're just like, oh, I'm bored. Let's just end
Mm-hmm.
somebody's career for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, but plus
yeah.
I think it's dumb too. The reason why they were trying to cancel him, Because yeah, I get it. His older videos back in the day when he first started, he did wear like blackface and like, they were racist things. But
But he like
that's how
apologized for
he got,
that. Yeah.
but not like defending that because nowadays it's bad and it is kind of when you look back at it, it is like, ooh, that's not good. But I mean, even myself back then, I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. That's how I became to like Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
So it's like you grow out of it and you grow up and start thinking, okay, this isn't good anymore. Because like looking back now, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah, and he's even realized that too. He's like,
Yeah,
wow, these were horrible. What did I do? And then he's since like apologized like multiple times about these
yeah,
videos. And, it's the internet, so you can't just like
yeah.
get rid of it or whatever, just forget about it.
Yeah, especially
So,
since I mean, there's so much evidence now that he's gotten over it,
yeah.
and he not even over it, just he just realizes it now, and he doesn't make videos like that anymore.
No, like his stuff is so different now, and he just like,
So I just don't get where people get off.
it's dumb.
I don't get who. Also, I don't get. I think it's like everyone during those cancel party like trending hashtags, whatever. They say it's something like K-pop fans. K-pop. I don't. Something has to do with like K-pop or something. It blows my mind because K-pop is that like music thing style, right? So I don't know how that has to do with like cancel parties, but apparently it's like K-pop fans or K-pop armies or something weird. Something completely weird. It goes over my head. I don't know if I'm just not smart enough to like
Wasn't
grasp
there like
what.
some conspiracy on how like K-pop artists are like spies for like North Korea or something?
Something like that. I don't
I thought there
know.
was like a conspiracy about that or something. I don't know.
I don't know. K-pop totally blows my mind. I don't know how. I don't know why people are such fans. I listened to like a song because my sister Haley was a fan of some group. I don't know what they were called. Um, I don't get it.
I don't either.
Yeah, I
I've
don't.
never listened to K-pop.
It's so like weird to me.
Yeah, it's not my thing, but if you like it, you do you, boo.
Yeah, K-pop is definitely like it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so next topic on the agenda. There isn't one. we
Oh,
we
I
got through
actually found
them.
something on the internet that was kind of cute and heartwarming in a little way. It's
What
kind
is
of
it?
small, but it's like
Give it to me.
so. Um, I don't remember where it was. It might be like Africa or wherever they live, but there's like a species of monkey that is learning how to um, like disarm poacher traps. Because like apparently there's like a lot of poacher traps who are trying to
Oh,
like capture like wild animals and stuff illegally, like poachers do.
yeah.
But there's like a species of monkey, I don't know what it is, but they've like learned and adapted how to like disarm the traps, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, that's all I had for that.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah. I don't remember where it was or what type of monkey it was, but I saw
Honestly,
it
when it comes to like
online.
poachers, like in Africa, like poaching like elephants and shit, that stuff depresses me so much when they just like kill animals, which is weird because I've never been like one of those like like oh my god, save the animals, blah blah blah.
But no, but seriously though,
But
like there's so many animals going endangered and
it
extinct. And
literally depresses me, especially when it's like an elephant.
yeah.
It's so sad. It's like so saddening.
Like I hate how like them being endangered or almost extinct makes them more valuable. And,
Yeah.
like makes them more of a target.
Mhm.
It's stupid. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one cool thing is my official website launched. Finally.
Wow.
HugoMarvelKnight.com. Isn't cool? So it has a link to my Paiute films, has a link to our podcast,
Yeah.
and then it has a link to like my works. See? So there's written works, and then you can see like the stories that I'm working on right now.
Oh wow.
I think so. I have this story, and I'm just gonna say it on here because who cares? It's not gonna No one's gonna like steal it or anything. Right now it's called Forever Mom,
Yeah.
but that's just a working title. I'm really terrible with titles, and it's about a group of kids, and they're adults, and their mother dies suddenly on Thanksgiving, and then during the reading of their mother's will, they receive, I believe it, what did they receive letters from their mother, and in each letter she explains kind of like pretty much her past, like what her secret past was. Um, and then blah, 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 blah. One thing leads to another. She's not their actual biological mother. That's what they figure out.
Yeah.
So I was writing this story for a while, and I actually wrote the whole thing. But I think I'm going to trash it now. I hate it. I read it again. I read it, and I don't like it now. It just seems so like jumbled, and that's like a lot of thing with like all my like scripts and like movie ideas now.
Yeah.
I just hate it. Like, not hate it, but I like read it and I'm just like, oh, this is shit. This is trash.
Oh.
Like, it just doesn't make sense because I have this like my whole like I feel like my whole writing style is kind of, well, I really like the theme of like death and isolation. So I always incorporate that. But I also like dark comedy.
Yeah, no, dark
So
comedy.
I try to incorporate death into everything and dark comedy. But I also really love how in reality, you know, when you think of something and how you want life to go,
Yeah.
it's never going to go that way. Because reality is so different than how, like, anything, you could think of so many different ways something can go, and reality is completely different. So my writing style is like, okay, I try to think of how I would want it to go, but then I change it to be completely opposite, or just completely just out of the blue, but because that's just how reality is. So I really like that.
Yeah.
So writing it, I don't know, there's something about it where it's just like, oh, this is too real almost. Like, it's not like movie quality, because it was like too just like realistic.
I mean,
Because, you know, movie has to have like a sense of like drama and feel to it. Because, like, you know, you think of movies, even like drama or realistic movies, they're not realistic. Is that a spider right there? See in the corner? What is that? It looks like a spider to me. Right on the corner of the closet, the white part. White part.
oh no, that's just.
My eyesight's getting bad. But anyways, so yeah. So I wrote that whole script and I was working on it for a while, and now I just want to trash it. So yeah.
Well, I mean, it's your script, so
I know, but I like worked on it like this whole time, and I just want to trash it. But it's because I only have like two opinions. You were reading
You can
it.
like adapt it.
You were like reading it.
You could like adapt it instead of just trash the whole thing. Like,
I don't know.
change some stuff around. I don't know. I'm not a writer, but
I don't know. I feel like I just need like a second opinion. But I feel like that's what
you should send it to that one guy.
I feel like that's with like a lot of writers. Like, I feel like everyone hates their own work until.
You should send it to that one dude on YouTube.
That's true. I might. He's kind of more into horror stuff though. Plus, he doesn't read scripts. Like, unsolicited.
Oh.
Well, they say that. Hollywood people say they don't read unsolicited scripts, but they do. That's like a lie. Of course they do. Because then they can buy them for way cheaper.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, is it weird? You're not, I mean, are you like an artist? You're not really like an artist, are you?
I'm not an artist, no.
But
I like to think I can do stuff, but I can't.
I don't think I'd consider myself an artist. I don't even know if I'd consider myself a writer. Like, I write, but does that make me a writer? I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like I'm on that stage in my writing where I don't think I'm a writer, even though I write and come up with stuff. But I don't think anybody likes their content. Like, I think even like if you make a movie, edit it, I feel like they don't like it.
yeah, because they're too hard on themselves. And then they just,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever like it. So that's where I'm like in the toss up. Like, okay, maybe I should just move on to the next thing, or if I should just improve this one first. That's where I'm like kind of held up. But then again, I want to do that, and I want to do stuff for the church, and I want to do podcasts and also weekly videos, and also I just have to live. So it's just like adding on to my. It's just adding on to my plate. I wish I had more time.
I think everybody wishes they had more time. 24 hours isn't enough to do everything you want to do.
I know, right? Yeah. I spend so much time thinking about what I should be doing, but I don't actually do it.
Same. Yep.
I think that's an issue with a lot of people.
Yep. I don't know.
But anyways, do you have anything else you want to talk about? What does that time say on the camera?
20.
Oh, 20? Okay.
2047.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Well, that's...
Yep. I think that's it for one day.
Yeah, we got through a lot.
That was a good little podcast.
How was your coffee?
It was good. It didn't give me energy, though, because I'm still tired.
I'm still tired. Yeah, our drive mate is tired. We also didn't have any crumbs.
Oh, we didn't have crumbs today. Yeah. Some fat pigs, and we ate it all before the fucking
We did.
podcast.
We were supposed to have cookies, and then last night we ate all the chocolate chips.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Nobody.
But, all right, cool. Well,
well,
until
if you guys, I just thought of something really quick. If you guys want some good news, because you think the world is just going through shit right now, you could watch John Krasinski's channel on YouTube, which is Some Good News.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes me cry like every time I watch it, because it's all just a bunch of like good news around the world during this like crisis and stuff. So,
I've watched 2, and honestly, I can't get into it.
I mean, I just like listening to like all the good stuff that's happening around the world. It makes my like heart really warm. But yeah, there's that. No,
or you could watch my videos on Thursdays. I did a reaction video to Xenon.
That's
Xenon,
true.
the 21st century
That
girl.
is true. You should do that as well. Watch that video.
Yeah, so every Thursday I have a new video. Every Tuesday I have a new podcast. And yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, keep it simple.
Where can they follow you, Christopher?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. He doesn't have anything. I can be followed on my Instagram, Hugo Marvel Knight, or on Twitter at Hugo Marv Knight. Marv. I think the characters were too long. I couldn't fit the whole Marvel in there.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, until next Tuesday.
Until next time. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.